Assassin's Creed Mirage is a very disappointing return to the game's bare-bone roots, exhibiting the exact same gameplay and elements present in every single game in the franchise that has come before it, while being set in a different part of the world, making it a game you've already played before. This is a game that's nothing like Black Flag or Brotherhood. It is the same cautious approach to the series that we've grown accustomed to seeing over the years. Despite the various conversations about whether or not this game will be available on iOS, the game will be launched in 2024 for the iOS iPhone 15 exclusively, following the Resident Evil 4 remake and other games with their new ray tracing iOS technology. When I say the leap of faith mechanic has always been stupid, I believe I speak for the majority. It gets in the way of a lot of things when accidentally pushing the joystick in the wrong direction while climbing on a high tower if you're not too careful, while also being generally overused to the point where it's more of a meme than it is a feature that you want to see around every corner. I mean, the element of height is really absent in this game when you barely take any damage from a high fall. You just do not sustain that much damage, so what is the point of the leaps of faith anymore? Presentation wise, I was actually pretty surprised with how good the game looks and performs. I believe that using traumatic occurrences such as children being killed had a significant effect on me, while also being able to knock them down to the ground in some circumstances. The graphics are excellent, and the whole user interface is straightforward to use. There were no issues with crashing, glitches, or usual performance concerns that one would expect from a large developer these days. The game itself doesn't appear to feature much in the way of true exploration, merely having areas across the map to explore once you have unlocked them by scanning the region with either your towers or with your Hawkeye vision. These are also the only means of transportation from one location to another, making it a forced and linear way to explore the game to unlock every fetch quest requested. When it comes to games aimed at a casual audience, this is as linear and uninteresting as they get. I can't say it was good, nor can I say it was bad. It was okay, which appeals to the ordinary casual gamer. Because the game is centered on a story-driven gameplay, having to put up with the cutscenes and railroaded walking sessions until you reclaim control may get extremely tiresome. The combat itself is flashy, but that's just about all there is to it. For easy kills, you usually only need to use your parry move. You could fight normally if you wanted to, but why would you want to unless you're up against one of the more advanced NPCs who will parry and stun you while also sipping their own elixirs and being impervious to kill moves. As you can see, it doesn't really have much going for it. Aside from traveling from point A to point B in a very linear and relaxed manner, you can also complete some of these mundane activities in exchange for new weapons, gear to equip yourself, and enhance certain items. It's something, but the game itself is quite boring. Especially when you consider that we are unlikely to ever see another game on the size and scale of Black Flag or even Brotherhood. If you've previously played an Assassin's Creed game, then this game has already been played by you, since it's just the same story in a new location. It looks good, it plays okay, and it doesn't feel very pleasant unless you're truly into historical story-driven gameplay. Otherwise, you'd be better off avoiding this game and moving on to something more worthwhile of your time.